नमस्कार भाइयों बहनों। आज मैं आपके साथ बजट 2022 के टॉप 50 क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करने वाला हूं। जैसा कि आप सभी को पता होगा, इकोनॉमिक्स का जो भी पोर्शन डिफरेंट कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस में पूछा जाता है, उसके जो मैक्सिमम प्रायोरिटी और सबसे ज़्यादा जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो हमारे बजट से ही रिलेटेड होते हैं। तो इस वीडियो के माध्यम से आपको मैं बजट 2022 के सभी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स के जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं उनको डिस्कस आपके साथ करूँगा। साथ ही जैसा कि आप सभी लोगों को पता होगा, उत्तराखंड पीसीएस जो कि हमारा नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एग्ज़ाम है और जो कि अप्रैल 3 के लिए शेड्यूल्ड है, उसके लिए अब लेस देन 50 डेज़ रिमेनिंग है। आशा करता हूँ कि आपकी जो प्रिपरेशन है वह राइट डायरेक्शन में चल रही होगी और इस वीडियो के माध्यम से आप एटलीस्ट 2 या 3 जो भी क्वेश्चंस आपके उत्तराखंड पीसीएस में पूछे जाएंगे उनका सही उत्तर देने में सक्षम होंगे। तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं अपनी इस वीडियो की, जो कि है बजट 2022 के टॉप 50 क्वेश्चंस। पहला क्वेश्चन है, हाउ मेनी पोस्ट ऑफिसेस विल कम ऑन द कोर बैंकिंग सिस्टम इन द ईयर 2022? सो द आंसर टू दिस विल बी ऑप्शन डी, विच इज 1.5 lakhs. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट इज द फिस्कल डेफिसिट टारगेट फॉर द ईयर 2023? देखिए, फिस्कल डेफिसिट आपका बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है और ये पिछले ईयर्स में भी आप आयोग द्वारा आपके से पूछा गया है। इस साल के बजट के अकॉर्डिंग जो फिस्कल डेफिसिट रहा है वो है 6.4%. मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इनकम फ्रॉम ट्रांसफर ऑफ डिजिटल एसेट्स क्रिप्टो करेंसी शैल बी चार्ज हाउ मच टैक्स इन एडिशन टू 1% ऑन द ट्रांजैक्शन? देखिए, क्रिप्टो करेंसी भी हमारे पिछले कुछ वर्षों से बहुत ज़्यादा न्यूज़ में रही है। आपको पता होगा क्रिप्टो करेंसी ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी के मैकेनिज्म पे काम करती है। इस क्वेश्चन का जो आंसर है वह है 30%, जो कि है ऑप्शन सी. Moving on to question number 4, Nirmala Sitharaman is presenting the union budget for how many times in a row? So the answer to this will be option D, which is 4. Moving on to the next question, Finance Minister announced a reduction of surcharge on unlisted shares from 28.5% to, so इसका आंसर हो जाएगा आपका ऑप्शन A, which is 23%. Moving on to the next question, in 2022-23, dash houses will be completed for identified beneficiaries of PM Awas Yojana. So the answer to this will be option D, which is 80 lakhs. Next question is, when was the first budget of independent India introduced? इसका आंसर हो जाएगा आपका ऑप्शन ए, which is 1947. Next question is, how many focus areas of budget are presented in Union Budget 2022-23? The answer to this will be option C, which is 7. Question 9 is, how many digital banking systems will be set up in 75 districts by scheduled commercial banks? So the answer to this is option A, which is 75. Next question is, who holds the record for delivering the longest budget speech in India? This is held by our current finance minister, which is Nirmala Sitharaman. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 11. Production linked incentive schemes have been launched in 14 sectors with the potential to create how many new jobs? So the answer to this will be option D, which is 60 lakhs. The surcharge on cooperative societies to be reduced from 12% to dash for those whose income is between rupees 1 crore and rupees 10 crore. So the answer to this will be option C, which is 7%. It will be reduced from 12% to 7% for people having income between 1 crore and 10 crore. Nirmala Sitharaman announced a new tax rule for taxpayers where a taxpayer can file an updated return on a payment of taxes within how many years? So the answer to this will be option A, which is 2 years. Moving on to the next question, one class 1 TV channel program of dash will be expanded from 12 to 200 TV channels. So the answer among all the options is option A, which is PM E-Vidya. Next question is, how many new generation Vande Bharat trains with higher efficiency and better facilities for passengers will be developed in the next 3 years? So the answer to this will be option B, which is 400. Next question is, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while presenting the budget, said that the country is expected to grow at dash percent. Answer to this will be option C, which is 9.27%. Defense R&D will be opened up for industry, startups and academia with dash of the R&D budget. So the answer to this will be option B, which is 25%. Moving on to the next question, deduction for employer contribution to NPS increased to dash from 10% earlier for state government employees on par with central government employees. So the answer to this will be option D, which is 14%. Moving on to the next question, what is the total estimated cost for the implementation of Ken Betwa link project? So the answer to this will be rupees 44,605 crores, which is option A. Next question is, in which sector government has the least expenditure? So among all the four sectors, let me tell you, centrally sponsored schemes account for 9% of the government expenditure, 9. Then subsidies account for 8%, defense accounts for 8%, and pension accounts for 4%. So the answer to this question will be option D, which is pensions. On which date Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union Budget 2022-23? This is option B, which is 1st February. What is the total expenditure in 2022-23 budget estimation? The answer to this will be option B, which is 39.45 crores. Next question is, PM Gati Shakti encompasses how many engines for growth and transformation? So the answer to this will be option B, which is 7. Next question is, according to the budget 2022-23, the national highways network will be expanded by how many kilometers in 2022-23? So the answer to this will be option B, which is 25,000 kilometers. Next question is, to protect MSMEs, import duty on umbrellas is being raised to -% and exemption to parts of umbrellas has been withdrawn. So this is a very important question, and this is a new kind of a question. So the answer to this will be answer option B, which is 20%. Import duty on umbrellas is being raised to 20%. Next question is, PM Nirmala Sitharaman gave the innovative idea of dash in budget 2022-23 for the country's extensive railway network, one of the longest in the world. So the answer to this will be option A, one station, one product. Next question is, what is the full form of TCAS, which is also known as Kavach, to help the railways to achieve the goal of zero accidents? So the answer to this will be option B, which is Train Collision Avoidance System. Next question is, how many PM Gati Shakti cargo terminals for multimodal logistic facilities will be developed according to budget 2022-23? The answer to this will be option A, which is 100. Next question is, which bank will introduce digital rupee in India? This is our central bank, which is RBI. Next is, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced how much percentage increase in capital expenditure for financial year 2022-23. So this is 35%, which is option C. Custom duty for cut and polished diamonds has been reduced to how much percent? The answer to this will be option A, which is 5%. What is the name of the National Ropeways Development Program, which is to be taken on through PPP mode, public-private partnership? The answer to this is Parvatmala, which is option C. According to the budget, which farming is to be promoted throughout the country to focus farmers' lands in 5-kilometer wide corridors? The answer to this will be option D, which is chemical-free natural farming. Next is, which year has been announced as the International Year of Millets? Again, a very important question and has been in news of late for the last 6 or 7 months. This is 2023, not 22, sorry. This is 2023, option B. According to budget 2022-23, rupees dash lakh crore direct payment to 1.63 crore farmers has been made for the procurement of wheat and paddy. Answer is 2.37 lakh crores. Option B. What is the total cover under the ECLGS, Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme? Now, the full form of ECLGS might also be asked, which is Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. So the answer to this is 5 lakh crores, which is option B. Moving on to the next question. The contracts for laying optical fiber in all villages, including remote areas, will be awarded under the DASH project through PPP mode in 2022-23. This is BharatNet. Moving on to the next question. The capital expenditure for financial year 2022-23 will be -% of GDP. This will be 2.9% of GDP. So answer is option A. According to which article of Indian Constitution, the Union Budget of a year is referred to as annual financial statement? This is a polity question though, but the answer to this is 112. Dash rupees allocation in crores has been made for Har Ghar Jal Mission to cover 3.8 crore households in financial year 2023. The answer to this is 60,000, option B. Next question is, Finance Minister proposed to reduce the alternate minimum tax AMT for cooperative societies from current 18.5% to -% at par with private companies. So the answer to this is option B, which is 15%. Finance Minister proposed to allocate rupees dash lakh crore to assist the states in catalyzing overall investments in the economy for 2022-23. This is 1 lakh crore rupees, option A. -% of the capital procurement budget will be earmarked for domestic industry in 2022-23, up from 58% in 2021-22. Answer to this is 68, which is option B. Next question is, how much percentage of universal service obligation fund will be allocated for the penetration of broadband service in the rural and remote areas? So the answer to this will be 5%, option A. Next question is, annuity and lump sum amount received by parents or guardians attaining dash years during lifetime of the disabled person will be eligible for tax relief. This is 60 years, option B. Next question is, ULIP will provide real-time information to all stakeholders and improve international competitiveness. ULIP stands for, so the answer to this is option A, which is Unified Logistics Interface Platform. Next question is, revenue deficit in 2022-23 is targeted at dash percent of GDP, which is lower than the revised estimate of 4.7% in 2021-22. Earlier I have discussed the fiscal deficit, which was 6.4%. Now I am telling you the revenue deficit, which is 3.8%. Anyone among the two of this might be asked. Question 48. Dash lakh MSMEs will be given additional credit under Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, which is ECLGS. So the answer to this is 130 lakh MSMEs, which is option B. Additional allocation of rupees dash crore for production linked incentive for manufacturing of high efficiency solar modules to meet the goal of 280 gigawatts of installed solar power by 2030 has been proposed. So the answer to this will be option B, which is 19,500. Last question for our series is, as per budget 2022-23, a network of dash telemental health centers of excellence will be set up, with NIMHANS being the nodal center and International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore. Now this is also an important institute which might be asked, so you should also prepare this. Where is the International Institute of Information Technology located? The answer to this will be Bangalore. Coming on to my question though, the question was, how many telemental health centers of excellence will be set up? So the answer to this will be option D, which is 23. With that, we come to the end of our video, which was the top 50 questions of our budget 2022. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe to our channel for more such content, because it does give us a lot of motivation to provide you quality content in less time, so that you can cover the maximum and get the maximum out of our video. Thank you and have a nice day.